Good morning, Northtown. Thanks for tuning into NTV News. I'm Janelle Duyon.
And I'm Holland Dugan. Today is Monday, March 21st. Today we're excited to take a look at what's buzzing around Northtown, outstanding Hornets who deserve a shout out, and some NKC features.
All on NTV News. Now, let's take a look at what's buzzing around Northtown.
On March 29th and 30th, there will be a multicultural festival and assembly. The assembly is on the 29th, and the following day there is an after-school food festival and talent show. School leaders are looking for individuals and or groups willing to participate and show off their talents and or show off their knowledge of their culture that highlights their culture. You choose what you want to show off. Rehearsals will start once people are selected. If you're interested, please check your email or scan one of the many QR codes around the school to sign up.
March is Theater in Our Schools Month. Join us and thousands of students and theater educators to raise awareness of the impact of theater education. Together, we can draw attention to the need for more access to theater education for all students. Help spread the message that theater education teaches vital 21st century skills critical to success on and off the stage. Congratulations to these 12 speech and debate students for qualifying to stay in a combined 10 events. Charles Maloney, Harper Wood, Mariah Durgan, Alan Kovac, Nikayla Howard, Amari Olson, Trent Dixon, Dua Muhammad, Jada Roth, Elandria Baker, Auden Doherty, and Hank Word. Here's a closer look at the behind the scenes of the debate from reporter Holland Dugan.
Debate is one of the many clubs and classes we offer at Northtown. Debate gives students an opportunity to improve their communication skills while getting informed about political and global affairs.
I joined debate to make my public speaking skills better. I enjoy having friends in debate, and going to tournaments is really fun.
The fun part about debate is I get to go to tournaments with these idiots a lot, and they're my friends, and we hang out, and it's a lot of fun for me.
It is really useful and interesting. You get to meet some nice people.
I joined it just as an event, just to do something fun, and I really like how my speaking has progressed throughout the years.
And I kind of just stuck with it as a hobby, and I'm glad I did stick with it though, because it's helped me in pretty much every aspect of my academic career, because in debate I learned things how to speak better, communicate better, research, write good essays and all that.
But after doing it for 4 years now, I think it's a really good program to do. I think debate's probably the best program that we have at our school in terms of getting you ready for your future, and I'd love to do this for the next year as well.
So I would say the struggles really emerge when you don't find a way to make time for debate.
It can get a little stressful at times, especially because we do have other classes that are very demanding. But overall, I feel like it's a very rewarding and fun experience.
Yeah, I would say that time management is the only issue for me pretty much in terms of debate, just because there's so much that goes into it. But even with so much time being put into it, I feel like the reward of being in the club and all of that stuff is still pretty good.
Yeah, you're in debate, you're expected to win. You're expected to go out and perform your best, and when it doesn't reflect on the ballots, it kind of hits close to home, so you just have to overcome that just by saying we'll be back next week. We're just going to keep on pushing through, and just hopefully we can pull out a win.
Join debate!
Well, we are highlighting some amazing people here at Northtown. Let's continue that with an NKC teacher feature on Miss Yoder by reporter Buso Drum.
I've been actually teaching my whole life. I have 4 children, so I was teaching when they were young. And I've actually only been an official teacher in the school district, though, for 7 years now. I wasn't always a teacher. I spent 30 years in the financial world, and then in 2012, my job changed, my life changed, and I had an opportunity to go back and do something else. So I had an undergraduate in music, in violin performance, but I did not have a teaching degree. So I had to go back and get my master's, And that's when I decided that I wanted to go back and get that degree and then teach orchestra in the classroom. Here we actually have 3 levels of classes. We have a freshman orchestra, and then we have a symphonic orchestra, and then our chamber orchestra is now the top orchestra. In addition to those classes, we also have a jazz orchestra, which is not a class, it happens during advisory, and then we have a cello choir this year featuring our 25 cellists. I love orchestra for so many reasons. It's hard to narrow it down to one, but I love orchestra because everyone has an opportunity to be in the starting lineup. There is no first string or second string or third string. Everyone plays and everyone's contribution matters. And when we all work together, despite our differences, we can all make beautiful music together. It's a common language that we speak. I think my favorite thing about Northtown is the diversity of Northtown. I love the fact that we have so many different students in our population, different races, different ethnicities, different cultural backgrounds. We have very different interests, and literally there's something for everyone here, and I love that about Northtown.
For today's internet highlight, video game Elden Ring has quickly become trending with the gaming community. Elden Ring is a dark action RPG developed from software. The same creators who created the popular Dark Souls franchise, the game has received mostly positive feedback, however, has had mixed reception from players who are having performance issues. Despite these concerns, however, the game lives up to its notorious difficulty, alike the Dark Souls franchise, not only leaving many players flustered, but creating many hilarious moments.
Hi.
No! You can't get out! Fly out! When you're not in boss fights, it's much more forgiving. Don't clip it.
And there's our show for today, Northtown. For photos and announcements throughout the week, you can find us and like our page on Facebook at NKC Journalism. To find more NTV episodes and video packages, subscribe to our YouTube channel, NTV at NKCHS. And to stay up to date on everything that's buzzing around Northtown, follow us on Twitter at Northtown News. Thanks for watching, Northtown. Keep it classy.
And as always, it's a great day to be a Hornet.